Hey guys, I want to speak with you guys today about something that really, really concerns me, and it has concerned me for many, many years now. Okay. So it is the music that is allowed on school property at school events, sporting events, things like that. Okay. So this is the thing. I have been in multiple schools across multiple counties in a couple of different states, and I see it's everywhere. It's not just one school, it is everywhere. And it's not just in the high schools, it's in the younger schools as well. But this is the thing is I'll be sitting at these events and there will be music playing that is promoting sexual sin in detail, promoting drug use in detail, promoting robbery, promoting murder, promoting gun violence, promoting all these things that if a student came in and did these things or said these things, they would probably be taken out of the school in handcuffs, or they would be charged with sexual harassment, or so on and so forth. Okay. So we're sitting at an event a couple months ago and these songs are playing, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, like I already can't stand it. When the Lord opened my eyes to this junk like years ago, I just became very sensitive to it and I cannot stand it. Like I grew up in it. It affected me. I see where it took me. And I want to protect other children from growing up and just hearing this stuff and becoming desensitized to sin that destroys their life and takes them down roads that they never thought they would go, guys. But we're poisoning them in their ears and their eyes with what we're allowing them to listen to and watch. And I understand, like, it is a battle, right? And we can't just like protect from everything, but we've got to start somewhere. And especially if it is like public school property, and I'm not trying to get political or anything, but we pay a few $1,000s a year in taxes, and I know like tax dollars go to those things. I don't think that music that promotes illegal things that the school would suspend students for or kick them out of school for, I don't think the music that promotes those things should be allowed on school property either. Okay, so I really think we need to take this into consideration. We're sitting there at this event a few months back, and we're like, oh my goodness. And my husband's like, he said, if I got up and I got the microphone and I started saying the things that these lyrics are saying, he said they would arrest me and they would take me to jail and they would probably charge me with like child something, I don't know. And I'm like, yeah. And he said, I think that they need to print off the lyrics of the songs that they're playing at these events and read them at a school meeting and say, okay, is this allowed? Is this going to be allowed to be played at our school events? Because it's literally in detail talking about how, guys want to bang girls, we'll just say that, doing drugs, committing crimes, you know what I mean? And we're just allowing it to be played in the school, outside the school, on the property, at these events and things like that. And it is not okay. It is not okay. We are called to protect our children. And I, as a mother, I have done the best that I can through the power of the Holy Spirit at work in me and what the Lord has shown me through His Word and teaching my children about the things of this world. But like, we're up against a giant, guys, and we have got to recognize that, and we have got to do something about it. And we've got to throw that stone of truth of the one true God and say, hey, guys, like, do we not see what this is doing to our culture, to our kids? And start somewhere, do something about it. But I mean, we don't even got to get into the Bible to even see that this is not okay. Like, it is not okay to promote sexual sin and things that kids would be charged with harassment if they said at school. It is not okay to promote drug use and violence and all these things whenever your students would get in trouble for it if they were to do or say it. But yet we put the label of music on it and allow it to blast in their ears at school events. Okay, so we have got to like wake up and recognize, like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? And do something about it, because we are called to protect our children. And so I think we need to start doing that, and we need to recognize, like, this music is junk and it is not okay to be feeding our kids these things and just making it look like it's all glamorous, because it's not. All right. I've lived in those lyrics. I've got friends who's lived in those lyrics. And thank God, by the grace of God, there's been some of us that come out of that lifestyle of destruction. But I could about guarantee you that me, and then if I had a few of my friends here that have been through a lot of those things and went down a lot of those roads, we would not sit here and tell you that those things are glamorous, that they are good. Because a lot of them have ended in death, in drug addiction, in prison time, you know, in just broken homes, broken families, hurt kids, just hurt people. You know what I'm saying? So we need to wake up and we need to realize, like, this is not okay.